Custer State Park, and we are looking for wildlife this morning. We hope to find some buffalo and prairie dogs and what else did she say?
Wild
donkeys. And we're also going to be going up the Needles Highway. Because of signal loss on our GPS, we pulled over to consult the paper map. Since we were headed in the right direction, we continued on, passing by beautiful Lake Legion, a popular destination for lodging, boating, fishing, and hiking. The paper map showed many squiggly lines along our route. The curvature of the road gave us amazing views at every turn. Paul asked me if I had seen any mountain goats cohorting. Cohorting? I asked, to which he replied, cohorting, romping and playing. Sadly, I said, no. Suddenly, a large black bird crossed in front of the car ahead of us. I thought the bird was some sort of eagle, but Paul assured me that it was just a buzzard.
It was a buzzard, sorry.
Okay, we've spotted our first wild animals. There are some wild goats up there. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that's pretty cool. They're beautiful animals. They're grabbing themselves a drink from a little puddle over there in the parking lot. Well, that was exciting. We just stopped at the Custer State Park Visitor Center, and it gives a rich history of the park. It's narrated by Custer. And anytime you're going through any state or national park, always stop at the Visitor Center first before you start your exploring around your parks. And they can give you a lot of information that you need to know, places that you could see, and then you can plan out your own visit to the park.
Okay, sticking to our plan, right?
Okay, and right now we're going to take the Wildlife Loop Road, which we should see quite a bit of wildlife on this section.
More than buffalo, I like to see elk.
Okay, we just saw our first pronghorn, which is what Paul really wanted to see. And he's laying down in the shadows of that tree out there, so I'm not sure you can see him. Maybe you can see his antlers sticking up.
No one up there on the hill.
Oh, he's quite a distance away. Point at him, put your finger up there.
He's right up there in front of that small tree between the two big ones. Tatanka.
In Custer State Park, they have a buffalo roundup every year, and this year they had, well, maybe last year, they had like 1,300 buffalo that they rounded up. And also they said every year 400 calves are born. And so this is just one of the buffalo herds here. We have stopped at a short trail area that leads up to a viewing point, and Paul's going to do a 360 for you. It is gorgeous.
Sounds like you were a little bit out of breath up there.
A little bit. We walked down the trail just a bit, and here's another beautiful view. trail keeps going, but we're gonna head on and head around and turn back. It's just gorgeous up here. We see a prairie dog right out our window. Oh, and there's probably a bunch more of them sticking their heads up. There are.
Yep.
This must be the prairie dog habitat.
Prairie dog den. See open mounds of dirt like that, little mounds of dirt. That's probably going to be a prairie dog village. And they're all out in here. I see several of them with their heads up. There's one running across the ground.
I read on the wall back there at the visitor center that the prairie dogs can move up to 500 pounds of soil when they're making their burrows. And they have nurseries and food storage areas, and they even have bathroom areas in their little community. I thought that was kind of interesting. Oh, there's one couple right here. On the other side. Down Red Valley Road, or you just turn in here for a minute?
Just turning in here, get out of the way. Some more prairie dog pictures.
Oh, look at him, he was waving his little tail. This is a whole prairie dog town. Right across here. There's so many prairie dogs.
That's the urban area, and over here's the suburbs. These are in the burbs.
Suburbs. Well, let's say goodbye to the prairie dogs.
Bye, prairie dogs.
Ooh, there they go, all in their holes. So we're on a different section of the wildlife loop, and we found more buffalo over here. And they're a little bit closer. Pretty good sized herd. Not real big, but
I think the video or something in the visitor center said their herd is about 2,500.
okay, we were just driving along and decided to get out and take a selfie with the buffalo, and we came across this little guy. He's so cute. And up behind us in those trees are the buffalo. You can see out in that distance those hills over there look like they have little matchsticks sticking up. But those are actually trees that have been burnt, ponderosa pines. And a few years ago they had a terrible fire that went through here that burned about a little over 11,000 acres. We have about a mile left on the last leg of this wildlife loop road in Custer State Park. So we hope you've enjoyed the journey along with us as we have.
I'm watching the curvy road.
Okay. Yeah, the road is quite curvy. So until later, we may show you some other things from Custer State Park, but right now we say bye y'all. Hey y'all, thanks for your company along the way in this video. If you haven't done it already, click that bell to subscribe to our channel and get notifications when new videos are uploaded. Bye y'all.